So this is a video I wanted to do. Not so much the last one, because I don't really like talking about community issues. You know, you should know before you get out the bed, like today is going to be a good day. I'm not going to cause problems to anyone. You should just know that innately. And if you don't know it, then, that needs to be stopped in the bud. It needs to be thwarted immediately. But I want to talk about right now, why is it important to know what you're going to do before you even get out of bed? The morning comes, some of us stay up through the night. I'm a person who likes to be up, used to like to be up through the night. Now I kind of look forward to mornings because that's where all the business activity takes place. I'm able to sort through my mail and get the important stuff that I've ordered, and I'm able to get the things that I'm able to continue on with progressing with. You want to look forward to the matching gifts. You want to look forward to the important communications. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get that bulk order of all them precious metals, that's what you look forward to. So leaves are falling off the buds. Got a little bud right here, just fell off. So when you're in the community and you're getting ready to, think like, what am I going to do today? Like, what is important? Like, what is important right now? I don't have a job. What should I be doing? And that's another thing I want to talk about, jobs, right? But you say to yourself, what should I be doing? Well, when you're put here, it's not necessarily about getting a job. There's some hidden family somewhere who gave birth to all of humanity. Whether they have died, millions of years ago, a gazillion of years ago, they're alive now. And what you see is that their bloodline, whoever survived, out of us, right? They're stronger. And they can leave the planet when they want to. We can't necessarily leave, But what you see is that we're here to caretake the earth. So when you get up in the morning, don't necessarily apply for a job. Go into the back spaces, go into the front spaces, go into the side spaces. Pick up the stuff that's on the ground. Take photos if you're doing these things. Like invest in a phone if you're just like a minimalist. Invest in a phone. Invest in an iPhone. It doesn't cost nothing but $1,000. That's a couple checks at McDonald's, maybe 2 or 3. Depending on what city you're in. If you're in some of these black communities, you're gonna be waiting a long time to reach that because you get minimum paid, you get taxed, and because everything happening in the black communities is afforded through tax, and then you get low hours. So you do that, and you're picking up the trash off the ground. Have someone take a picture of you doing it, or you take a picture of yourself. Like, show you being a person who is going to be nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. You know what I mean? Like, that's a heavyweight move, and that's some of the things that I put myself in a position of doing. When I was cleaning up the farm and I was looking around, I said, you know what? Let me take a picture of me doing this. Let me take a video of me putting berry juice on my face from the tree. When I did that, right, it attracted so much adoration. Like, that brightens people's day. That brightens people's mood. You know what I mean? Like, you got all this opportunity to be so successful, and so endearing. And, some of us, we choose to wake up in the morning. I've never done this. It's never been my thing. Going to the liquor store, putting the crate out front, sitting on it. You know what I'm saying? Drinking beer. A lot of people do that in Chicago, but, I don't really see it here. And most people here in Detroit, because like most people do, right? They'll panhandle. You know what I mean? They'll panhandle. That's the one who stands out front of the gas station, with their hand out or with like a pocket asking you for change. And it's like, people could be, instead of like saying like, because a lot of these people, they don't have mental issues to that degree where they act crazy, they really don't. It's just, they don't want to be of interest to the community. They don't, it never goes into their mind that, you know what, maybe I need to break up this brick that's right here blocking the streets. Maybe I need to pick up this stuff that's, in the trash, buy the trash. Maybe I need to do that. So think about that, man. Like, be a humanitarian. That's everybody's duty. That's everybody's obligation. Be a humanitarian. Great peace, Yakoki.